Hey, so I had one of my YouTube friends email me a Google Earth picture of my where I live in my shop. So I'm gonna put a stop to that right now. So this is some top secret stuff here, and this is gonna fix him and all the rest of you Tom peepers from Google Earth and me. See these orange stakes? Yeah, that's right. Won't be able to find Jeff Anderson no more. This will totally blind those satellites. Okay, we're out here stripping. It's harder to back of your head, up and down. You get down to the gravel, it breaks loose. Pretty rough stuff. Anyway, they started crushing down here, so they needed this stripped ASAP. But I'll show you the gravel. There's a streak of it right down on top of it. So we're not going to take any more here, but man, it's hard. stripping today. We're getting a pretty good pile here. This is some crazy dirt over here. It's up and down and all over the place. And one place it's just, you go 6 inches of dirt off the ground and there you are in it. Other places down over in there, we're probably down 5-6 feet before we hit it. So we are generating lots of topsoil for him to sell though. Ooh, good morning. See my breath, chilly willy. Don't know if it's gonna snow or what. Feels like snow. Anyway, got one going out to Jason in Indiana. Enjoy, Jason. Thank you. Oh, also got one going to Shane. So I want to start out with something that Joe Gonzalez sent me. He's out of Texas, and I haven't had a chance to put this on yet, Joel, but he sent me this awesome swivel, and I'll put a link below to his eBay store where he sells these. Anyway, it's a really cool swivel to put on your air tools. It seems like we're always breaking the fittings off where they go in. Now, I've built some whip hoses and that helps, but I think if a guy put this in the gun like this, you might be able to get rid of the whip hose, or put this on the gun and then the whip hose in. Anyway, they're really heavy built, so I'm gonna get that on a gun and check it out. Thanks, Joel. What do you think? So Robert Humphreys out of West Richland, Washington sent this. I have to laugh. It says, "Good morning, Jeff. Sunday morning early." He didn't date it. He says, "A while back I commented on one of your videos about your creative use of a hose clamp to squarely cut a small bore pipe. You asked me how a pipe fitter would execute that task. I can think of more than a dozen ways to do that job. None of them include a hose clamp. That's a nice trick. Dig around in the box and find the wrap around and soapstone. These are the tools a pipe fitter would commonly use to mark pipe for square cut. I'd be a little surprised if you don't already own these." I don't, so be surprised. Oh, I do have some soapstone, but not what's in here. Sharpen the soapstone with a coarse file. Watch a couple videos to learn more about the wrap around if needed. I enjoy your YouTube presentations. Keep up the good work. By Western standards, I'm not a long ways from your location. If and when I pass through that country, I'll drop in. Yeah, sure, I'd love that. Anyway, Robert's out of West Richland, Washington. When I first opened this, I thought he'd sent me some Crown Royal, but no. So he sent me a lifetime supply of soapstone. For a pipe fitter, this is probably not going to last long, but for me, that'll last a long time. But it couldn't have come at a better time. We're doing a lot of cutting on the Filthy Horror, so thank you for that. Anyway, so I've never seen this before. It's like gasket paper, only it's got measurements on it, which is pretty cool. So there's instructions in here, so I'll have to read through that and figure out how to use it. So thank you. So check this out. I have a giant box full of go-go tapes, and Jeff D. Bernardi out of California sent these. D. Bernardi. I even pronounced that right this time. So Jeff sent me these tape measures. So this is a donation for Shane, so I'm going to get these in the store ASAP. I think Jeff sells these for 20 bucks a pop. So as a donation to Shane, I think I'm going to ask $25, and that should cover the shipping unless you live in the UK or Australia. So anyway, I'll get those in. I really appreciate those of you who've sent donations to Shane. It means a lot to him. It's kept him going. So I want to try to give you something back with these if you're going to donate. So anyway, check it out. They'll be in the store soon. Okay. Tim Miller from Kettering, Ohio, has sent me 19 pounds of contraband for the Challenger. A lifetime supply of R12. This is totally awesome, Tim. Thank you. So I've already sent Tim a bunch of swag. I'm going to send you some more, Tim. Wow, check out the price. $3.97. Okay, this is from Dave in upstate New York. He sent me some money for a new scraper. That's awesome. Anyway, appreciate your letter. Thank you very much, Dave. Enjoyed your kind words. And thank you very much for the other envelope that you sent. You're an awesome man. Thank you. Now, this was in the box. I wondered why it was so heavy. I love this. This is awesome. So he sent me some lifting eyes. These are cool. I promise I'm gonna throw away all them ones in the service truck that are like old, great big old nuts out of TD24 transmissions with studs welded on them. So between this and the ones that Dean Schatz sent me, that's awesome. We'll be able to lift some heavy stuff. This is the part that really blows me away, Dave, is the amount of cutoff discs that you've sent me. Holy moly, this will last me for years. This is incredible. Thank you so much for that. Different sizes, thicknesses. That's just totally awesome. Oh geez, here's another bag. Cool, thank you very much for that. And so what am I here? An honorary, what is this? Is this, it's a 7.5. So they do, they size your head in the military, do they? Oh, U.S. Navy. Cool. Ha. That's awesome. And he sent me a cool decal. That's neat. And some magazines. Fastest Streetcar. Man, I've never seen these magazines. That's cool. About the only one I subscribe to is Mopar Muscle, so I can get ideas and find parts for my Challenger. Anyway, thank you. Oh, this is awesome. That makes 22 pounds now. 22 pounds of Freon. Okay, this is what I like about R12. So the boiling point is minus 21.6 degrees Fahrenheit. That's minus 30 Celsius. That is why this stuff works so well. Absolutely the greatest stuff ever. And there was no reason for us to ever ban it, because the two biggest users of this stuff was the computer chip industry and the military, and they consume 2/3 of the entire dichlorofluoromethane production. All they had to do was stop the computer people as using it for a solvent, and the military to stop blowing it in the air, and we could still have this in our cars. Thank you, Dave. That's totally awesome. I think I have a lifetime supply now of dichlorofluoromethane. That's just, I don't know what to say. That's awesome, Dave. Thank you. So check this out. This is from David Durr. He says, I found these ratchet straps in my shop. Been doing some rearranging and cleaning out. Thought maybe you could use them since you are always going for steel and other supplies for the shop. Really like the channel, and your sense of humor is great. I have told a lot of people to check out your channel. Keep up the great videos coming. Thank you, David, very much. David, I have your phone number laying in there. Been meaning to call you forever, and just haven't had 5 minutes to do it, but I will do that soon, buddy. Yes, I can use these. These are totally awesome. And I might have to call you a liar, but there's no way you just found these lying around your shop. I think you found these at the store. So I'm gonna have to send you some stuff to pay you back for this, David. Thank you very much. I don't know what to say. Just thank you, thank you. Hey look, Tony, for 2 days now, that paper towel, that white ball, has been stuck between the cutting edge and the can, and it has been dragged for 2 days, and it is still on there. Those are the toughest towels I have ever seen. See, it goes, it's been dragging, it's hooked under there, it won't come out. 2 days. I'm gonna leave it in there, see how long it goes. So you saw the video of the white ball that was stuck in the cutting edge on the 637. That sucker went like 4 or 5 days and it was still in there. And then we went through some sagebrush and it ripped half of it off, but it's still dragging under there. Those are some tough, I want to refer to them as paper towels, but they're not really paper towels. But anyway, this comes from Danny Toner is the one that keeps sending me this stuff, and I kept saying Tony, and Danny Toner. I don't know where I got the Tony. Anyway, he has sent me another gift of these, another great big roll from Amazon. Thank you for doing that, Danny. And then he's also sent me another box. We put these in the service truck. These are handy. Love these. These really soak up the oil. Thank you for introducing these to me, and thank you for sending them, because I use the crap out of these. Matter of fact, the one roll on the dispenser is almost gone, so your timing couldn't be perfect. More better, Danny. Thank you. Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the Whiteboard, where I get to introduce you to some of my awesome subscribers. And I do have some awesome subscribers. You saw the haul I just made on stuff. Can't say thank you enough for sending me that Freon. I had no idea that there's that much still out there. That's just, I got 22 cans now. That's enough to keep the old Challenger cool for a long time. But I want to start out with Cody Gann. He's out of Ozark, Missouri. Thank you, Cody, for subscribing. Alan Coulter, he is out of Winterport, Maine. Thank you, Alan. Joe Thompson out of Chattahoochee, Florida. And Matt Blackburn, he's from Council Bluffs, Iowa. Austin Hatley out of LeGrand, Oregon. My dealer has a store there, I know that. I've been through LeGrand. Gary Lullman from Salem, Oregon. Thank you, Gary, for subscribing. Wanted to let you know that the new hats are now in the store, so you can go to the store and pick those out. Got the charcoal and black one, yellow and black on black, and then all the other hats. The old Kenny hat, an Anderson construction hat, and the Flex Fit hat. So go to the store and check that out, along with the old Kenny coloring books. There's a link below in the comment pinned at the top of every video. Tells you how to get this stuff. My store is www.jpaydirt.com, and you can get the old Kenny coloring book at the Amazon link below. They're only $7.50. Pick some of these up for your grandkids for the Christmas season, holiday season. Also, too, want to thank the Gerber boys for sending me a hat. Well, they sent me a bunch of hats. This is a 3930 hat. These are good quality hats, guys. Thank you very much for that. They want to trade me my 37s for an old Terex S7 and an S32. What do you think? I'm going to have to think about that some more. Green versus yellow. Probably going to have some cash on top of that. But anyway, thanks, Scott and Steve. So I'm almost out of names. Matter of fact, I only have just a few left for the whiteboard. So in this video, in the comments below, please tell me where you're from and your name if you want to be on the whiteboard. And after 7 days, I'll print them all out, and then I'll have a pile of names. So make sure to do that in this video. Thank you.